Good YouTube, it's Brazy Plays back with another NBA 2K26 My Team video, and today we're going to be going over how we did in King of the Court, opening our King of the Court rewards, and just maybe a little team update as well. But so if you did not know and if you've not been playing King of the Court, they did update the rewards. They don't have it on here, but basically tier 1 is a 95 plus pack. Tier 2 is a 92 plus option pack, and then tier 3 is basically a 92 just one single diamond pack. They're not hidden gems, but they did update them. Overall, I was hoping they were going to get a little bit better, kind of like maybe tier 2 would be the 95 plus pack, but it is still a needed update. So we got tier 2 and got the 92 plus diamond option pack, so we'll open that here in a second. We'll go over kind of what we want from it, and kind of look over a couple of the cards that I think would be something that would actually maybe make it to our team. So the first card that I'd be looking for is probably Dylan Harper, and then I think he would be my first option. Stephon Castle would also be a decent option as well. DeJounte Murray wouldn't be a bad option. Other than that, there's not a ton of people who I think would really make it to my team. I wouldn't be upset with like Miles Turner. Robert Covington wouldn't be awful either. But other than like the main cards, I think I did see some people pulling wild gems or diamond wild gems out of them. So for me, I think the best card, or the card that I would want the most, would be the Raja Bell to get Shai Gilgeous, basically, because just looking over the weekend, I think he was going for like 400 to 500K. I would like to get this Shai, but I don't think he's worth $1 million plus at this point, since I can't sell him back. So I saved this card. I mean, Pink Diamond Wild Gems dropped to near 100,000. So if I could get the Raja Bell, it might be a $500,000 card, and I think Shai might be worth that, because I still think he's debatably probably a top 2 or 3 point guard in the game. So right there, as we see, we do have 4 out of 10, or I guess 5 out of 10 so far, working towards our next mode completion. But yeah, but just a quick thing on King of the Court. So the rewards still aren't great. I don't know if it's really worth the time to play. I've been playing mainly because you do get these victory cards, and with those you can exchange them, which I did mine. I think it still shows up, but you can exchange them for anything in here. But what I've been doing is just stockpiling these 3+ wins. You can only do them every like 6 days, but by the time it resets, the ones you saved up, you can just get it again. You can also get just a single showdown extra win for 10, but I mean, you're basically saving 5 victory cards by doing it this way. You can also get Hall of Fame badges, but 50 is a lot, so I don't play a lot of showdown. And I think King of the Court, the first like 3 games, there's no skill-based matchmaking. It's just basically random, so you can get some easier wins in there. And plus, if you play 2 games, or if you get 2 wins, you're probably going to get tier 3 and get that 92 plus pack. So at the very least, it might be worth playing a couple games and just getting that. That was kind of my intention. And I played 2 games, got like 2,700 for one and like 24 for the next. So I just played a couple more to push to tier 2. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, I'll real quick go over how many of those I've saved up. So like I said, I don't play a ton of showdown, pretty much mostly through King of the Court this year, but I've got 3 of these, so that's 9 wins plus 5 extra ones, so that's 14. And my thought process is basically, if I save these up at the beginning of one of the seasons, say there's, they get better rewards in the future, kind of like Jack Sigma and Glenn Rice and Jason Kidd. If you have close to 75, you might only need to win 10, 15 games, and you can get a mode completion like right off the beginning of the season. So that's kind of my thought process. And also, like for cards like Marc Gasol, if they do that in the future, where there's one card that requires three, this might be easier to get you there. If you know, then you only gotta grind two more to get three mode completions. So that's kind of just my thought process. Let me know if you guys have been saving yours or if you just use them. I mean, this season, if you want the Marc Gasol, it might be worth using them, but I don't think he's good enough to waste them on, so I'm gonna kind of save him. But let's go ahead and get into this diamond option pack. So basically, we want either like a Dylan Harper. I guess a Ben Simmons wouldn't be bad without being able to shoot. I don't know if he'd make it to the team or not, but basically just somebody that's possibly playable, mainly a point guard because that Cade just needs replaced on my team. But we'll go ahead and just rip it. I don't like that it's just you instantly see everybody, and we do get Dylan Harper. We also get Latrell Sprewell, which is one of the exchange cards, but he is the card for KG, and I don't really want KG. So for me, I think Dylan Harper is kind of the easy choice. It also says collected, but I just have the free agent version. Same with Brook Lopez. But yeah, so I think Dylan Harper is the easy choice. If this was Rajah Bell, I'd obviously take him. And I didn't save the KG collection anyway, so I couldn't use this card if I wanted to. So we're going to take Dylan Harper. This card gives me, I think this is the card I struggle going against probably more than anybody else. His basically behind the back, and just his normal crossover. I don't know why, just when you set a screen and people use it, it sets, or it gives so much space and people get open three so easy with him. So I'm definitely excited about him. That was a card that I've almost bought a couple times, but I kind of wanted to try to get him in a free pack instead of spending 100,000. Well, real quick look at what he's going for, because I'm sure he's probably dropped under 100,000, but he is not. So he's still going for over 100. So he's actually going. I mean, that one's got, I think, at 4 extra Hall of Fame badges and a legend badge going for 148. One was 6 legends and 19 Hall of Fames. That one will probably finish for like 300,000, if not more. But it's hard to gauge what just a base one goes for. I would say probably maybe like 110 max. But yeah, no, that actually made playing King of the Court worth it, I'd say. That is probably one of the few cards. It was actually the card that I wanted more than probably any of the other ones, so we're definitely not going to complain about that. Makes up for some of the bad 95 packs we've got. So let's throw Dylan Harper in. Let's take a look at his release. He's got a good player build. Good jump shot too. It's a little bit different, but I think it's once you get used to it, you'll be really good with it. I don't think he's going to start over Michael Carter Williams just because he's basically at this point one of my favorite cards, and I've badged out my Michael Carter Williams. So, but easily now I can kind of feel confident when he's tired to bring in Dylan Harper now. But yeah, obviously an amazing jump shot. One of the best budget cards in the game. If you see him under 100,000, I would say, and you're not saving your MT, he's probably worth it. But yeah, I'll probably put some badges on him. We'll look at his stats real quick and see if kind of see what badges he has and which ones we kind of need to add. 97 offense, 92 defense, 6'6", who can play point guard. He's got a 92 3-ball, 90 mid-range. He's got an 85 driving dunk, only a 30 standing dunk, so I think that's where Michael Carter Williams probably is quite a bit better. 84 steal, 86 perimeter, 74 interior, so not great defensively, but definitely good enough, and him being 6'6" will probably be enough to help that a little bit. So he's got Hoff Ankle Assassin, Hoff Deadeye, which is a good one. Hoff Handles for Days isn't bad. Mix Master. Mini Marksman's a really good one. Might upgrade his Lightning Launch. but he does already have gold lightning launch and gold limitless, which aren't bad. We'll definitely need to put on ball menace on him, and probably pick Dodger since he's a point guard. Probably upgrade that to Hall of Fame possibly. So we do have a Hall of Fame. Not gonna put. I might use my Hoff limitless or lightning launch on him. Limitless, he'll just have to stay gold for now until we get a Hall of Fame one of those. But Hoff set shot and shifty shooter, pretty good base badge wise. I think the only like badge he's completely missing is on ball menace. Not gonna use a legend on him, but we'll try to get a Hall of Fame for that, or maybe just one of our gold ones that we get. And immovable might need to go up, but yeah, overall, that is probably the best pull I could have got, other than maybe Rajah Bell. So that's pretty exciting. Let me know where you guys placed in King of the Court this week, and who you guys got from your rewards, and basically what you think they should update the rewards to, because I'm hoping they don't go the whole season with these rewards, because they're not the greatest. But if you get lucky, it's worth playing, I would say. So let me know down in the comments what you guys got. As always, thank you guys for watching, and tune in to the next video.